Hey everybody, it's Erin Reed from Erin Reed Makes. Today we're going to learn 5 fun crafts using ribbons. I'm going to be using Gwen Studios ribbons for all of these projects, but you can use whatever ribbons you have in your stash. We're going to be creating cutie upcycled ribbon covered glass jars, adorable tassels, jumbo decorated clips, boho ribbon decor, and laminated bookmarks with a pretty little ribbon on top. As always, supply links are down in the information section, so without further ado, let's jump in and I'm going to show you how to make all these 5 different crafts using ribbons. This first project is decorating little glass jars. These are the wee jars from Yoplait, but any glass jars will work. So we have our glass jars and then a couple of ribbons from Gwen Studios, one on a spool and a couple of pre-made ribbons. You're going to peel off the front of this, make life easy. And it's okay, it's sticky, we're gonna add glue to this anyway. So I'm using my Xyron hot glue and I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue going across the top here. And then take your ribbon and add it to there. Careful, it's hot. And then just keep on adding more hot glue and rolling the ribbon. When you get back to the beginning, just go down, add more, and then go down to the next row. So you're just gonna do a giant spiral. Once you get to the bottom, cut off the edge, a little bit of extra glue, make sure it doesn't go anywhere and it stays put. And then find your pretty front. And I'm just gonna use one of these really cute bows right here. Add a little bit of glue right to the top and then stick it down. My bow lengths are a little bit too long, so I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna do a little bit of reed snipping, trying to get about the same length on both of them. Here's another one I made that was an all-in-one color. It's really sweet. This one was an all pink, and then this one had 2 tones. You can really mix and match them and have a ton of fun. They're also great for storage. You can put all different kinds of stuff inside of here, from Q-tips, paint brushes, anything that's nice and small, and it looks super cute in your bathroom or even on your craft desk. So if you're curious about the shirt that I'm wearing about Just Create, you can check them out in my merch section down below. They're on a whole bunch of different styles of shirts. You can pick the background color, you can pick the size of the shirt. There's toddler shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases, pencil cases, you name it. I've put this slogan on just about everything. So if you're interested, check out the merch below. All right, let's get back to the craft. This second craft is a super cute set of tassels made with Gwen Studio ribbons, some wooden beads, a clasp. You can even personalize them with a few little alpha letter beads. First, you're gonna start off with your little charm, and we're just gonna run our twine through right here, and then just do a little square knot. This is just gonna stop your piece from getting too big on the one end. And then we need to start stringing on all of our little alphabets on backwards. So I'm just going to take them and one at a time, place them on here. And we went with a nice variety of different colors. My daughter picked them out, and this is her name. This would be for her. From our little ribbon pack, I picked out one of the smaller sized or thicknesses of ribbon as the longer one, double the length of the other 3. And you can do as many ribbons as you want. You can have tons of fun. Start with your longest ribbon and attach it to your clip. So just go through here, string it through. So clasp your 2 ends together and you're gonna go through your bead. You wanna make sure you get a bead hole that is big enough to fit all of your pieces. This is where the pokey tool comes in handy. You use that to kind of help poke the ribbon all the way through. When you get it close to the other end, you can kind of grab it and pull it through. Once you get the 2 ends, just pull tight, and you want to get it nice and tight to the other end. You can add as many beads as you like. We're going to do 2 beads. So if you start getting a little bit frayed on the end of the second bead, just take some scissors and give yourself another snip, and then feed your ribbon through your bead again. Make sure you pull your ribbons tight. You end up having them about the same length. And then what we're going to do is we are going to tie our first knot. A simple overhand knot. And now it's time to line everything up. Stack them up from largest to smallest right on here. So just keep stacking them all up. And I decided to add a little bit of extra twine in there just for fun. And then just kind of pinch it in here. And then you're going to tie another square knot right here. So we're tying it with our yellow ribbon, which was going through the beads. Tie and then pull it tight. And this is going to cinch everything together. Right there, and pull, pull, pull tight, 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 and then another part, the other half of your square knot. So make sure you pull super tight right here. For these small ones, because they're so thin and they're just gonna go back and forth, you wanna take these little guys right here and you're gonna do 1 extra knot. So take them all and you're gonna tie this as a knot within itself. It's just to secure it so they don't slide around on you. And do a square knot if you're doing anything smaller like this twine compared to the other ribbon. And then if you have any bits that are a little bit too long, you can come in and you can trim them up. So here it is when it's done. It looks super cute. I love the little hanging piece and then her name on there with all the fun ribbons. And then I made another one and another set of beautiful ribbons from Gwen Studios. Add these to planners, add these to backpacks, add these to whatever you like to as a cute little tassel decor piece that all kids and adults would love. This next craft also uses Gwen Studio ribbons with some jumbo paper clips to make some cute bookmarks. So I picked out 3 ribbons that are about 6 inches, maybe or so in length, and I'm just going to stack them up on top of each other. And then we are going to fold them in half. And if you want to go a little longer, a little shorter, you can always trim it up after, but go a little longer than you originally think just to make sure that this works. We're gonna go through the single side, not the side with the 2 pieces, and then thread this through. And then you're gonna open this part up. You have a nice big hole. You take all the end pieces and you go through that hole right here. And then you pull tight. And then just look how cute that looks. I also did another one and a jumbo clip. This is even bigger, like a super jumbo clip with also matching colors, but this one only used a couple of ribbons. So we use as a planner or a bookmark anywhere that you would like to use a clip or someplace to mark your space. So you can use 2 ribbons, 3 ribbons, 1 ribbon, 10 ribbons. It's up to you depending on how much you want to add to the top. This next one, you can also take a stick, which you can find them at a lot of different craft stores, or just go in your backyard and see if you can find one, and then take a bunch of various trims. I took laces and ribbons and all different kinds of yarns, twisted them, added knots, made braids, did all different kinds of fun things to them, and then just tie them up and over onto the stick. And I just kept layering. The theme for this was all blues and grays and whites, and I just had fun pulling out some of my old friendship bracelet knots that I absolutely love to do. I also put in 3 of the Gwen Studios fibers. We have a suede one with stars. It's really pretty. It's a white suede with stars on it, and just looped it over. There's also the nautical stripe, navy and white striped ribbon, and then also the burlap ribbon with it's got a lot of bluish tones inside of it. A little bit of fibers up and over to the top to make a hanging piece, and then you can hang it anywhere as a decoration. Our last craft is making a more traditional set of bookmarks with a little bit of pattern paper, some vinyl, and the Gwen Studios ribbon up at the top. So we're gonna start cutting the paper down into 2 inches by 6 inches, and we're gonna end up getting 2 bookmarks from 1 sheet of paper. Next, we're gonna take all of our strips of paper and run it through our Xyron laminator to make them waterproof. Cut off the excess and then give it a little punch at the top. And then we're gonna cut up our vinyl and place it into our Cricut. And this is my old personal Cricut, cuts great. Cut out letters of the alphabet to match all the kids that we're gonna pass these out to. Place it on our laminated bookmark, and then use the Gwen ribbons to go through the top and pull through to make a pretty tassel up at the top. And then just cut off the little excess at the top, and look how super cute this is. This works great for any bookmark that you may have that could go inside of books, and all the kids are gonna love reading. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, all supply links are down in the information section. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're interested in the shirts, information is down below. Check out these videos to the side. They're super awesome with a fun and really cool techniques, and I will see you guys again soon. Don't forget to stay safe and just create.